Starting now, so just let me introduce everybody. All right, so hi everybody, my name is David Deutsch. I'm the global search engine marketing and digital marketing trainer for Search Titans, and my colleague present here today, I'll let him introduce himself, works for Roundabout. Wonderful. Yes, please carry on, and we're gonna. So he's gonna talk. So Ingmar is gonna talk to us about social media advertising. Search Titans is considering using Roundabout, and so this is the big pitch. And then I'll get to ask him some really hard questions regarding his competitors, and then we'll have a really good picture of Roundabout's experience and what they have to offer. And so now I'll be quiet. Carry on, please. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. So this is the dashboard of Roundabout. This is very very interesting. And so you're going to show us how to do some cool stuff. Great. Let's can't wait. Sure. Wait, did I see Japanese writing on that dashboard? That was interesting. Well, because very few companies. Yeah, very few companies are even are they're not even UT8, or whatever the language. So that's really really cool. So even Japanese, Koreans, because a lot of my customers are based in Japan, and they're always desperate for software that actually works in Japanese. So that's quite interesting to see. Um, Sorry, but carry on, please. Mm. Hague. Great. Cool. Right. Mm. Oh, very so peripheral feelings. So around the four hashtags that you put in. Interesting. Relevance based on the intent or just because they were in the same groups. Oh, cool. It's very clever. Mm-hmm. Now, see, that is crazy useful information because then you can use this information in Google Ads to then target the cities where your sentiment is actually felt the strongest. That I've never had that before. It's very interesting. Oh, nice. Very nice. Sure. Mm. Sure. Mm. Mm. That's very interesting. Well, I mean, with 20 years of experience using Google Ads and playing with demographics, I have to admit, looking at this now, I've been guessing. I think I've been more guessing what my target audience is going to be rather than what it actually is. And I've never had access to this kind of data before, so I'm very. And would it be possible for you to go to Google Translate, type in the word wildflower honey for Japanese, and then see what comes from that in Japanese, because that if it's possible, that would be. Hmm. Mm. Okay, okay. So, well, that first of all, I didn't know that there was a delay in the thing, but that's fine. So, in essence, right, right. So, but it's tracking it live, not historically, or is it? Oh, so it's live. Oh, right. That's even cooler. So that's live that's like live in the moment demographics. That's next level. I mean, historically, I would have been perfectly happy with historical data, but you're saying no, 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 no. How old are the people typing in that hashtag right now? That's very exciting. Hmm. Oh wow, that's really cool. So this is really indispensable for certain kinds of companies that need in them. Oh, I can think of gambling companies. You know, like which team has the which team is currently being rooted for, which players are the best. I could see. I mean, I know a lot of people in the gambling industry who would jump onto this with both hands and feet, saying, "Oh my God, I need that information." I've never had that before, and because it really can change for for a gambling site. It could easily shift millions of dollars per minute in favor of getting people to the website, one website over another website, because that's very exciting stuff. Very, very, very exciting. Sure, sure. Wow. Yeah. Yes, no, absolutely, and it's privacy laws. The privacy laws don't apply to this because it's all publicly available anyway. So it's like we're just reading the newspaper here, and then we're telling you what people think about that newspaper. So that's quite exciting. It's really exciting. I could see how. Oh, let me ask you this though: can you collect the information live over the course of say 12 months to see when exactly my hashtags are most popular and when they're least? Well, because that could that's beautiful because that could explain so many times where for some reason my SEO drops or my SEM I'm not getting any impressions, no click. Well, that's because everybody's talking about Prince, whatever his name is, or nobody's paying attention to your topic right now, and that's never occurred to me. I've never had that data before. It was always I would just have to guess as I go along. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Sure. And the fact that you can collect. other tags, that's basically keyword research for social media, which I'm a huge fan of anything relating to social research. So if I could put in my keyword, the one that I want the most, and then find out what people really are talking about, but still related, well, that allows me to change my entire campaigns, all of my content, and change it to what people actually care about, especially when they're in my target demographic. I will. In fact, speaking of what we do, since I'm going to be speaking in Singapore, it's about 400 of the most important people. I was asking my partners there, oh, who are the kind of people that are going to come to this. They answered me that it would be most travel people. So travel for Singapore, you have a lot of banks, financial institutions, and then you have government, a lot of government. That's for my seminar anyway. So I'll send you a couple of keywords for each of those. Maybe some politics, one politic, and then one travel, and then one finance. Yeah, I'll send you that, and hopefully that way, when the date is set for Singapore and I go, when you come back on live, it's like, all right, remember when you asked me this? I have a lot of data to show you, and then yeah, and then I could just get out of your way for 20 minutes. All right, everybody, now watch this. He has some cool stuff to tell you about you guys. That'd be great. Yeah. Exactly, and I'll send you and as I go, as the people buy tickets, I'll send you their URL so that if you want to, just in case there's a better example, and just 3 examples is more than enough. But that'd be really, really great. Yeah, yeah. So, did you want to? Is that? Did you want to? Can I ask some more questions, or should I let you talk? Oh, okay, cool. So now I understand a little bit more about this, but I still use Search Titans. Really pushes the use of SEMrush.com because they have this amazing social media publication program. So it does watch what social media does and it reports it to you. But I think that yours is your analysis, your demographical information is simply not available on SEMrush, as far as I'm aware. Maybe they're updating it some time in the future, but this morning it was just about posting or scheduling your posts in advance. I have never even seen this possibility before. So, but do you think, and I think that it's a good thing, but do you think that people can use your software as well as SEMrush specifically? I'm not talking about the other social media platforms they probably think that they're a competitor, but I've never seen this before. So what do you think of that? No, agreed. I'm glad that you said that because I was my next question was I see you keep going back and back and back to social and you're staying away from SEO and SEM. I was wondering if that was because you think that there's a problem. That there's clearly not, because from an SEO perspective, this is more important to me than all the keyword research that I can do today. For one simple reason. The earliest data that I can look at from keyword research was already 30 days ago, and usually it's last year, actually. So that's the best case scenario for me, and even then, it's going to be clumped, and it's not very precise, and there's a lot of overlap in the keywords. So just because somebody types in a short keyword, it doesn't mean he's also typing the other one because he still hasn't found what he wants. With your software, I can see that if I put my keywords as hashtags, which I usually do for keyword research. And then it tells me what people are actually typing in that's related to that. Then I could go back and find out how much searches they have. I could see what my competitors are doing. Obviously, they're not even going to be alive compared to this because I'm going to have the right keyword right now. Nobody knows. It's not possible for anyone but me and Roundabout to know that. So I can have an immediate real-time advantage over my competitors. And when you're talking about when you're talking about Christmas, like right now, it's already Christmas for digital marketers. It's already too late for us. If you haven't prepared for Christmas by now, by August, you're already screwed. But I can put an extra $10,000 on a single keyword if I know that that's the one that's going to get me the most sales. And I think because I can see the demographics from a hashtag. And if that hashtag is by my demographics, wow. Well, it doesn't matter how many clicks it gets because my people are right there. And I didn't know that before. So that's a really exciting thing. Right. Wow. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool. I mean, sure. No, no, no. That's I do the same thing. I remove all of my clients from my live streams, so no worries. It's just what you can do with it and how much money you can make and save by removing keywords in your SEO, in your SEM, your search engine marketing, and in your SEO, by removing keywords that are generating lots of clicks from the wrong demographics. Now, before I spoke to you, that's not possible. I'm sorry. There is no software that can tell me that that keyword is searched only by the wrong demographics. I can only guess until now. Now I don't have to guess anymore. And I can actually tell my customers, Toyota, that's a really good example. And my NDA is about 5 years expired. So when I worked with Toyota in the UK, I tried to tell them the word car, CAR, is the worst possible keyword in the world for Toyota. What works best for them would be something that their demographics would type in, such as 4x4, Jeeps, and so on. And it turns out that's their most profitable keyword is 4x4 Jeep, and they never would have thought that that was the case. But I had to work incredibly hard to get that data from them. With this, if we put in Toyota and we analyze all of their products and all of their keywords, I can't wait to find out what people are talking about in terms of so if somebody's going to buy a Toyota, what exactly are they saying right now? Because that's worth like I don't know $100,000 to me or something. If I'm Toyota, that's impossibly profitable because I even if I just got one sale in a year because of a decision I made from your software, I'm covered it. And that's really, really interesting. It's the same thing for Search Titans. I mean, I do my keyword research at the long tail for one reason only. I know that if somebody types in the word course and audit, they're very serious about hiring me. But that's the only way I can target them at the moment. Now I'm thinking about using Roundabout. And what I'm gonna, and I'm telling this so that everybody knows how I would use it, because that's also important. What I would do is I would put in SEO course, advanced SEO course. How do I get more clicks? Click through rate, CTR, conversion rate. CRO. Now, see, I would kill to find out what people are really talking about when they talk about conversion rates. Because that's what I teach people how to do. And if I could just figure out what that hashtag is, I can start making videos about the hashtag, 50 minutes long, 3 hours long. I'll give you everything I know about whatever it is you're looking for. And I know I'm going to sell more tickets because those are the people that I'm trying to talk to in the first place. Before talking to you, well, I know all of the other softwares, and not a single one of them would be able to help me to do that, even if I asked nicely. So I'm really excited about trying this out. And I can think of any e-commerce store selling any product needs to know what the hashtag is when people refer to their products. Because if you don't know that, how are you going to talk to them? Sure. Yeah, and that's important to know for for the people who are going to buy this. So I'm really really excited, and yeah, that's cool. What else did you want? I mean, did you want to talk about anything else? I've pretty much answered the questions I had. It's very good. It's nothing like sentiment metrics. It's practically an add-on for SEM Rush. I think if you talk to SEM Rush, they would probably get you an API. It's so useful, you know. Mm, sure, sure. Great, wonderful. I mean, today I want to absorb this information because I can already see my Excel sheet templates increasing in size right now. I've already in my mind. I've already have my templates, my SEO and SEM templates. They now have a new sheet called, sentiment analysis is what I'm going to call it, and all of the keywords that I currently have, I know exactly how much money I can make for each keyword, but that's only based on the amount of clicks and impressions. I don't know who those people are yet. Thanks to you now, I can have another sheet that says, wait, you can get rid of that one because the intent of that keyword, they're talking about something different, and it's clear because everyone's hashtagging if you pay a lot of money for that keyword, you're just going to lose your shirt, and that means I can reduce the value of the keyword in my other Excel sheet, which will increase the value of my entire list. This is a huge factor for my clients, all of them, because they use my templates. And so now I'm thinking about how to. It's not so hard. This is something I was. It's not something I ever tried to do, but there is something called intent-based marketing. I've always tried to find the intent of the person who's typing in a specific keyword. Now this doesn't do it. It doesn't tell me what their intent is, but it does tell me that they're also looking at all of that stuff. Are you sure this is the right demographic? And that's a really big step up from what now I don't have any intent. I could just guess, but so that's a big deal. I'm gonna see how I can include your. Do you have an export of Excel or CSV or something? Of Cool. Yeah, great. Send that to me. I'll include it in one of my sheets, and what that'll do, all of your work, what it will do